maybe some rain for England's match actually on Saturday, but snow is what we're worried about over here at the moment. This is Shetland earlier in the day, our first dusting of snow of the season, and there'll be more to come in northern Scotland. Not all of us will have snow and will have ice, but for all it will be bitterly cold because those winds, you can trace them right the way back to the Arctic, those northerly winds, and they're here to stay at least into the early part of next week. So further snow showers being blown around by brisk winds, so some blizzard conditions for travelling in northern Scotland. But not just here for some snow, not as much elsewhere, but we could see a smattering in the next 24 hours further south across parts of the rest of Scotland, Northern Ireland, across western fringes of England and Wales, and also into eastern parts of England as well. So do keep tuned to the forecast. Overnight tonight, that's where we'll really see that distribution of showers, perhaps a few more penetrating into Northern Ireland, Cumbria and Wales, the northwest later, but most of it across the north of Scotland, and bitterly cold everywhere, temperatures around about freezing or below. And of course, because of that, when we have seen the showers, it will be icy and therefore freezing cold tomorrow morning. So a couple of hazards to watch out for. The more chance of a few wintry showers for western areas, Northern Ireland and the east tomorrow. Later in the day, perhaps a little area of wintry weather making its way into the northeast of England. So it is going to be another cold day. Temperatures just a little bit down on those of today, but we're going to follow that little area of potentially wintry weather into parts of the Midlands, Northern England, East Anglia, even down towards the southeast. Doesn't look like it'll give a great deal of snowfall, but any sort of covering will be the first that we've seen, and it will be therefore another cold night as well during tomorrow night. Brighter day again on Friday, slightly different distribution of our showers, but all in all, it's another cold one. If you want to stay up to date, more detail, of course, on the weather where you are, you can use the app as ever. Sophie.
Helen, thank you.
Hello. We're already seeing the snow piling up across some parts of northern Scotland here, for example, Aberdeenshire. So no wonder there are snow warnings out, not just for northern Scotland, but snow showers elsewhere. But with the widespread frost, of course, ice is a real concern, particularly where the showers have been, but not exclusively. And this cold air sitting upon us at the moment is here to stay. You can trace its origin right the way back up to the Arctic, and it will, in fact, engulf many parts of northern Europe. So although the chance of snow is low inland, it's certainly not without the realms of possibility, because most of the showers that fall as we head through the rest of the week could fall as snow, most likely in western and eastern areas, and particularly across northern Scotland, where that snow will continue to blow around in the strong wind, as much as 10 centimetres forecast here. But perhaps a few more of those showers drifting southwards during the day on Thursday. A few more showers as well for Wales, the southwest, Northern Ireland, and it will be a cold start this Thursday morning, widely frosty, which means that where we have got some dampness around, and particularly the showers, it is going to be icy. That's one of the main hazards this morning, as well as some locally freezing fog around, but we've got that snow risk as well for the north continuing. Perhaps a few more wintry flurries coming down across Scotland to the northeastern areas through the day. As I've already mentioned, a few more showers for Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest. Some sunshine in between, a lot of dry weather elsewhere, but it's cold, colder than it was yesterday, and feeling colder still when you add on the strength of that wind. And that wind will continue to blow those showers further south through this evening and overnight. So perhaps a few wintry flurries, not just in the southwest, but also pushing across the Midlands, East Anglia towards the south and east. Not amounting to a great deal, but potentially our first wintry flurries, sleet and snow flurries of the season, and certainly another cold night on the cards this coming night as well as this morning. So scraping the ice off the cars once again, at real risk of ice again on Friday, and wintry showers around, temperatures 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, perhaps not quite as cold as those during the day ahead, but it gets colder still over the weekend because we start to see patchy freezing fog lingering. So in that case, temperatures won't get above freezing for much of the day and over the snowfields. Now, if you do want to stay across what's happening regionally and temperature by day and night, the app's a great place to get that info. The warning's online.